And live at 5, after more than 500 days, the last defendant in Georgia's longest criminal trial in history was sentenced.
It has certainly been a long road to get to this day. Here's a look back at some of the key dates here. So it all started in May of 2022. That's when 28 people, including Atlanta rappers Young Thug and Gunna, were indicted on a slew of charges under the gang name Young Slime Life, or YSL. In December of 2022, Gunna took a plea deal and was released from jail. In November of 2023, Young Thug's trial began.
In July of 2024, the judge was removed from the trial after claims of having an improper meeting with prosecutors. In October of last year, Young Thug took a plea deal. And that brings us to today, where the last defendant in this trial was sentenced. And the trial even spawned attempts at legislation at the Georgia Capitol.
That's where we find political reporter Doug Reardon. So, Doug, one bill in particular was directly tied to this case.
You're right. House Bill 237, it did not pass in this most recent legislative session, but lawmakers will bring it back and try again next year. Essentially, what it does is it makes it harder for prosecutors to enter any artistic expression, including song lyrics, as evidence at trial.
Another song, I escaped every one of the licks because I was supposed to be rich. I don't care nothing about a cop.
A focal point of the YSL trial, the longest in Georgia history, was rap lyrics. Prosecutors attempting to prove that the artists on trial were singing about actual crimes.
I done did the robbing, I done did the jacking, now I'm full rapping.
During the trial, a Fulton County judge decided over a dozen of the defendant's lyrics could be admitted to evidence. At the state capitol, State Representative Casey Carpenter, a huge fan of music and the arts, got an idea and crafted a bill.
At the end of the day, it was just basically saying, that artists are protected by what they say, what they draw, what they dance, etc.
Carpenter's House Bill 237 would make it harder for song lyrics, paintings, and other artistic mediums to be entered as evidence in court. It would require a judge to review the material before it's presented to a jury.
Just to be further vetted before that stuff is used against them, because I think it's important to allow artistic folks to express themselves. I mean, that's their job.
The bill didn't pass last session, but Carpenter and his sponsors plan to fight hard for its passage next time the General Assembly gets back under the gold dome.
I'm a big fan of our artistic community in the state, that it was important to get out in front on this issue.
And Carpenter also told me today he is concerned that with Georgia's successful entertainment business, artists who feel like they're under constant threat of persecution because of their work may actually just end up leaving the state altogether. We're at the state capitol. Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.